Well, hello and welcome back to another mussel fishing video. We're not on the water today, it's a look at a product video and it's a review video, and we are going to be looking at the ARMYTEK Wizard C2WR flashlight head torch. Now, the nights are drawing shorter now. Already in the UK, it's like mid-July now, it's already getting dark at sort of 8:45, 9 o'clock. And it's going to soon be autumn, winter, and we're going to be needing our headlights. Now, I've got a couple of products to review over the next few weeks, but first, let's take a look at the ARMYTEK Wizard C2 WR head torch. So this is the head torch that we are going to look at this week. It's got 1100 lumens on max power, which is pretty powerful, and it's got a 98 metre throw. So it's got quite a nice big broad flashlight area and light area on that head torch, which you would need if you were fishing. I've not opened this yet. This is an unboxing video as well, so we're going to dig in, have a little look what's in the box, and I'll read you through some statistics. So let's open the box then and have a little look what is inside. Obviously it's going to be a head torch. The question is what are we going to think of it? Okay, so this is the head torch in question. It is the ARMYTEK head torch, and first things first, we've got the head strap. Let's open that off there. So, pretty standard material head strap. Most come with quite a nice head strap actually, but you want a nice strong material. You want it to be nice and easy to adjust, yeah, that doesn't look too bad for adjusting. It's pretty standard straps on there. I like the fact it's got an over the head band as well. It keeps it in place a lot better. Some of them only have the sort of not the overhead bit, just the around strap, and that's not so good when you're casting and moving your head around. It tends to fall off a little bit. So pretty good strap there. Looks pretty strong and sturdy to me. It feels quite nice. Doesn't feel cheap, and yeah, it looks quite easy to adjust. The good thing with this head torch is what I've had a little look at. Well, not a look at already. This is an unboxing video, but what I've just googled and had a little look at is the fact that you can use it as a flashlight or you can use it as a head torch. You don't have to have it in the mounting holder here. So this is the head torch here. What I have noticed is magnetic charging, which is great. Comes with a charger here. It doesn't come with a plug, but it does come with a USB charger, and in most homes there is plenty of plugs with USB in it. So cable feels okay, feels quite nice. Magnetic charger, actually quite a fan of these because they don't corrode as easily as plugs do. So if you're in the salt water and you're in beaches and things, then actually they're perfect. That's a really strong magnet as well. Really strong magnet. So yeah, that's how to charge the head torch. You just have to click it in there. Now, there's no cover to that. I don't know what that's made of. I'd assume it won't rust with salt water and stuff, but only time will tell. I assume it won't. I think it'll be absolutely fine. It's a total waterproof torch, this one, so that can be ducked underwater. Totally waterproof. So that won't, if that gets wet with salt water, you just simply wash it with fresh water. It's quite a heavy torch, so I'm not sure how it's going to feel on the head, but obviously we haven't got any battery as of yet, so I need to charge this up. I'm just going to have a little play around with it. Pretty sure there's a battery inside here, so if we unscrew this is me just having a first look, by the way. If we unscrew one of the ends, I believe, because they've sent me another battery, yeah, so it's got a battery inside there, and the battery is a 3200 milliamp battery, so quite a nice powerful battery. They do sell others as well. They've sent me 2 there. So what I will do is I'll charge both of those up and take them on a session at some point. But yeah, hell of a lot lighter without the battery. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's quite a nice head torch. It feels quite well made. Would be quite nice if they had put the plus and the minus on the battery on here, so you would know which way to put it, because that's not always easy. So I'm pretty sure it goes in that way. Obviously I need to get it charged to have a look at it properly and show you, but let's put it in the case for now. So that's it in its holder. Feels pretty sturdy. Don't think that's going to fall out at all. Put it around my head and just see what we feel like. Nice tight strap there actually. It's not yeah, so we've got to tighten that one a little bit, but that's quite a nice tight fit. It doesn't it doesn't looks ridiculous with the glasses. Yeah, it's quite a nice tight fit. That's not actually going anywhere. Obviously it's got tilt up and down function there, and then I suppose if you want to quickly use it, you can just pull it off, go in your tackle box, search whatever you need to search. If you're filming, you can hold it and get the light perfect, and then as soon as you're done, in it goes. And that's not, yeah, it's not going anywhere. I quite like that feature, the fact you can pull it out and use it. Obviously that being magnetic means that you can put it on your car roof as well. You know, any magnetic surface that is gonna stick to. I'm going to get it charged up and have a little look, but then we're going to go through some statistics of the head torch now. So let's have a little look at some statistics for this head torch. So as I said earlier, it's 1100 lumens max light, and that's the sort of turbo mode that they call it. I think most manufacturers call it on the turbo mode. At 1100 lumens, this light's going to last 2 hours 30 minutes on one battery, so it's not too bad. So if you get 2 batteries, it's going to last you 5 hours on a night session, and I find most night sessions are between 4 and 5 hours. So, and to have that permanently on turbo mode, if you've got a couple of batteries, 5 hours it's going to last you. If you've got a single battery on the turbo mode, it's going to last you 2.5 hours. I quite like having it on max power when I'm beach fishing. I quite like looking at the rod tips because I don't have rod tip lights, so I actually do require quite a lot of light. So yeah, 2.5 hours on the turbo mode, and it's 1100 lumens max. Main 2, which is the mode below turbo mode, main 2 will do 410 lumens, and that will last 4 hours. So it's quite considerably more than in the turbo mode. Obviously I've got to get this out and have a little look at night time. I'll bring up some footage very shortly of this light working at night time so you can see what it's like. So one thing which is quite good with these head torches, you get a 10-year hassle-free warranty. I can't tell you how hassle-free it's going to be. I've not had to go through that process, but a 10-year warranty on anything these days is yeah, is a good warranty. You don't usually get those anymore, so they've got to be pretty confident in their product that it's going to last you 10 years at least of heavy use, otherwise they're going to replace that for free of charge. So pretty good. This torch apparently, what ARMYTEK says, it can be dropped from 10 meters. So impact resistance 10 meters. Now that is crucial if you're a little clumsy like myself. Yeah, 10 meters, that's pretty good. That's quite a high drop for it to still work, and there's most scenarios you'll never get into. Most scenarios you get into, you're never going to be dropping it from 10 meters. But a very, very rugged torch, if it can withstand that, which it says it can. Otherwise, if it doesn't, your 10-year warranty comes into play. But it's obviously also got a red light on it, a red strobe light as well. Obviously I can't show you that, I'll show you that in a minute when we're outside. As I've said, it's got a magnet under there so you can clip it onto your car, your bonnet or whatever, and you can use that as a flashlight. So another thing I've noticed with this head torch as well, it's also got a rubber band you could put across the head torch mount. on the strap, which just secures it in place. I don't actually think you'll need that. I don't think you'll need that at all. That's not coming out that easily, but it's there if you want it. If you really want to secure your head torch, all you've got to do is pull that down and pop the band over the top, like so. Very easy, he says. There we go. And then the band just sits underneath, and that's not going anywhere. It also makes it a bit more difficult to spin. But yeah, you see, you can have it that side, and if you wanted to, and you needed to, you can change it to that side as well. So, right, that's the head torch in all of its glory. There is a little bit of unboxing I didn't do, and that is the clip here. So you can also have it as a standard torch, just on like a belt clip, if you want. So the belt clips in here comes with two little rubber gaskets, rubber bands, whatever you want to call them, and that can just clip on there, and then you've got it as a torch to wear on your belt. Right, let's go and have a look at some of the tests. Okay, so welcome back to the review of the ARMYTEK head torch. So we've come to an area of nice darkness, and we're in dark where we'd of course use a head torch. Now I'm slightly out of focus here, so I do apologise. I'll have to stay back here. So yeah, this is the ARMYTEK head torch. We've discussed its features already. I'm just going to show you how to use it, and we're going to show you how it runs. Now, the ARMYTEK one's actually quite a smart head torch. It's done by, when you hold the button down, you'll see here, it will change strength. So the ARMYTEK head torch has got 4 different settings on the white light, and we can hold that down, and that's how we can scroll through the different strengths. So you can see it's got nothing at the minute. We hold the button down, we get 1, hold the button down, 2, 3 and 4. Now that head torch at its max will throw out 1100 lumens, as we discussed earlier. It's got a pretty big throw on it, pretty strong head torch. It's not got a huge throw because it's only 1100 lumens, but yeah, it's pretty decent, not too bad at all. One of the good features with the ARMYTEK head torch is you get quite high lumens on the red light, and to get that we simply double click. So you can see that we've got a red light there. Again, you just hold the button down to cycle through the different selections. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that is really strong. That is a really strong red light there. Now, red light, animals and fish, they really struggle to see red light. So when you're hunting, or you're looking for fish or whatever, or you're trying to sort of get a rabbit to stop in its path, if you like, a red light is a really good tool to have. Now, a lot of head torches don't have a very high lumen count on a red light. The ARMYTEK one does, so that's a really good feature of the ARMYTEK, is it can have quite a high red light. Right, so I'm going to change the camera around. I'm going to switch the camera off behind the lens, and then we're going to show you the different throws of light with this ARMYTEK head torch. So guys, this is the ARMYTEK head torch I'm about to show you. I've got a little bit of light just in the background just to help with the camera focus, but we've got our light there. As you can see, that won't really throw out anything. That's a very dull light just for looking in tackle boxes. 2, 3, 4. Now that is the highest setting you're going to get on the ARMYTEK head torch, but as you can see, it's a pretty good throw there. Just go for a little wander. I'll hold there. And I'll just go through the cycles now for you. So I'm turned it off, hold it down, 1, 2, 3, that's number 4, I missed number 1. Yeah, pretty decent. It's an open field there. That's with setting number 4. Yeah, pretty good throw there. Not huge, but certainly not too bad. Pretty good. Now this is the red light, so this is the one we really want to have a little look at, because this is what I think for the ARMYTEK is a massive feature, is the high red light. So I hold it down to turn it off, double click, and then we're on our red light. Look at that, guys. That is insane red light. Look at that. So if you're hunting rabbits or you're hunting rats in the evening, you're looking at a lake and you're looking for fish, that's going to come in really handy. That is super impressive, guys. That red light I've not seen on a head torch ever at this value. Camera's really struggling to focus, I'm really sorry. There we go. There we go. Look at that throw, guys. That is huge for a red light. So that there, guys, is the ARMYTEK head torch. I hope you found this video useful. Well, what do I think of it? Well, I've used it a little bit for the last few weeks. Very usable head torch. I mean, the magnet on the top end is very strong, so you can put it on your car bonnet and you can use it very easily. I quite like the fact it can just ping in and out of the headband piece really easily, and then obviously you've got a securing band as well to put it on a bit stronger. I like the fact it's got memory on the last setting that you use. I actually, when I'm fishing, I really like a strong head torch, and I like the highest settings. I like to see my rod tips because I don't have tip lights. So a lot of head torches, you turn it off and then you've got to scroll through all the cycles again. That remembers what your last setting was, so that's really impressive, and a good feature. Personally, I think for beach fishing, for me, I'd probably go for a stronger head torch, one with sort of 1500 plus lumens. But for my carp fishing, and I also do a little bit of hunting as well for rabbits and things like that, I will be taking that out every single day of the week. That red light is fantastic. Yeah, you get really good lumens on the red light. So yeah, really super impressed. I love the memory aspect of it, and it's an extremely rugged head torch. I'll say you can drop that from 10 meters and it will still work according to ARMYTEK. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed that little field test. It's a little bit different. If you've got any questions or anything, obviously give me a shout. I'm not trying to sell you this head torch, by the way. I'm literally just getting out products and talking about them, reviewing them and using them. I'm not affiliated with anybody. Yeah, I'm just giving them all a little go, so that I can put a video up and let you know how to use them, bit of its spec, and yeah. Right, let's well, I'm on a camping trip right now, funnily enough, and I've used this opportunity to film this video, so it's probably about time that I get back to the guys over there. Thanks for watching, and that was the ARMYTEK head torch. I'll put some links in the description below where you can purchase it or where you want to find out more information. Yeah, if you're in the market for a head torch and you're doing a lot of avid hunting as well, definitely have a little look at that one.